My wife is not the most beautiful woman in the world by lighting nations. Right from the start, I knew my wife suffered from poor self-esteem. It was mostly thanks to her mother, although dad was a real piece of work, too. She once told me her parents found a candy wrapper she'd stashed under her mattress, which led to months and months of stomach pinches and fat jokes. And as a result, the love of my life developed a complicated relationship with her body. Now, obviously, my wife is beautiful. Breathtakingly so. But the problem is, she doesn't see herself that way. Whenever she looks in the mirror, all she sees is that insecure 10-year-old girl whose mother insisted no man could ever love. And, tragically, her existing insecurities were only amplified by social media. She began following countless influencers, most of whom photoshopped the crap out of their pictures. She told me that, even though she knew full well these ladies presented a fictional version of themselves online, she couldn't stop comparing herself to them, and constantly agonized over all the ways she fell short. And so, I decided to step in. Take my most recent target, for example. One look at this lady's $1 million pout and my wife began contemplating lip fillers. I had to nip that in the bud fast. After breaking into the lady's apartment, I tied her down and whipped out my blowtorch, then ran it over her jaw until both lips melted away and the teeth became charred black. Even with extensive reconstructive surgery, she won't be walking down the runway anytime soon, and that means one less person for my wife to compare herself with. But today, less than 2 weeks after the lip problem got resolved, my wife found a new obsession: cheekbones. There's some up-and-coming model who's famous for hers, and now I keep catching my wife studying her side profile in a hand mirror. I'm gonna have to track this woman down and solve the problem with a mallet. My wife is not the most beautiful woman in the world. But someday soon, at the rate we're going, she just might be.